Why you you just drinking on the podcast?
Don't tell me what to do.
You sharing?
I am 40 years your senior.
40 what?
I think I know what he's, but I'm like, I can't remember. Anyway.
Okay, first I thought you were going to Doug. Right.
I guess I'm wrong. I don't know where he's.
I thought Doug too, and then I think it's like
podcast. That's right.
Is that the opening song you're making for us?
Maybe.
And it started out as Doug, and then just made its own little turn.
Word. Exactly. You can only use 3 seconds of anything you want.
It was 12. I'm glad we haven't been using it.
Before that Kendrick Lamar, he's like,
3 seconds. Yeah. You're allowed 3 seconds.
Our song should have 3 songs in it, not just 2. Well, you gotta outdo Kendrick Lamar.
I'm gonna put 4 songs in there.
Just put 8 in there.
I mean, do one for every Straw Hat.
Word. Make the one song a whole album. And Jinbei's verse better be, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good.
I was talking to him earlier how Jinbei and
Soul King. Good luck with that.
Jinbei and Brooke are coming through in the Big Mom arc. Brooke did his job. He did Luffy's job.
As Luffy.
He
did Luffy's job as Luffy.
And he swear to Big Mom twice. He
Looking
squared
like a
up to Big
lollipop.
Mom twice.
Yeah. And he also called her young lady.
Yeah.
Pourquoi? What?
Asked him if they were any bottled waters, and he said no.
Oh,
because he got that.
I haven't been at work because people want me to take off and do things, and then I get yelled at for doing that, and then it's like, you put me in awkward situations. I don't really like it. Okay, just leave me alone, guys. I don't leave my doing. Hi.
Once again, I started out, I thought you were like, is Bill Cosby your boss? What is he doing out of jail? And then you just swerved into crying white woman. I was like, oh, okay. I'm confused.
I don't know why you at me like this today.
But you know what I'm not confused about? This is the Northstar Otaku podcast. Welcome. Today, here we have Joseph Baby Legs.
Where'd the baby legs coming from?
No,
I heard it in the podcast before, but I was just like, where did it come from?
It was when we were watching a video, and he was laughing so hard that he was flailing his legs in every direction, and I was just like, wow, that's too good at that. That was very weird. We also have Shadow Man with us.
What's going on?
And we have Obscura.
You.
And of course me, Ungrateful Ninja. The pretty one, no. The smart one, no. I don't even know. Doesn't matter.
You're smarter than me, so
we'll figure that out. We'll figure out the boy band where we sit with this boy band shit later.
My Grand Slam's supposed to come with sausage,
and that's why no one cosplays as you.
That's the whole point. I'm supposed to be the one that no one really likes. That's my.
See, you're supposed to be, but then it all comes back to me.
Somebody said they don't like you. On the podcast?
Just in general.
Oh, damn.
Well, you gotta check them comments.
It's like a yin. It's like a yin and yang thing. He get all the good looks. I'm the ugly one.
We live around the corner from an airport. If you need to make a list of Jay and Silent Bob lists.
Okay, first of all, let's go off of the fact that
group dynamics. Let's go.
The first time I'm putting this right here, right now. What you're not going to do is say that I'm the pretty one when anyone that I ever talked to was trying to get to you.
Oh, damn.
You still have no proof of this.
I don't have proof?
No.
Where's my phone? I'm calling. You know exactly what I'm about to call.
No, I actually don't.
Everyone. Marissa, Patricia.
Hold on.
Oh, damn. You just putting they shit out like that?
Marissa
and Patricia.
This is a podcast. You realize people gonna listen to this, right?
They don't like us.
Are you talking about? You're talking about Wilson.
Yes.
Neither of them.
Yeah, bruh, you weren't paying attention.
See, it's one of those situations where you're the anime character and you don't see it, but everybody else see it.
Damn, son, he always got a harem of women around.
Yes, he does.
I wish.
Yes, he does.
That's almost like Joe, not you. The other. My roommate in college, Joe, I love you. You were kind of funky.
Shit.
I even had a conversation with your parents. They said, I don't know what happened.
Bro, it just got serious.
But for real though, when I tell you this dude always had either a cute Asian chick or a cute white chick around him at like almost all times.
The pheromones.
In the spiritual pressure that is the funk
Bro, I almost spit this whole thing out.
emanating off of this man. Now, he's a great guy. He's an awesome guy. Never gonna fault him for his personality or anything like that, but I just don't know what, like, there's something happening.
When the funk hits the nose and the panty's gonna fall. That was about to get real X-rated.
Why not?
Maybe he's
I was gonna say,
German
and it didn't
66.
because like usually that doesn't.
Children should be watching this too.
Sanji's
Listening.
sister though.
It's not quite a visual yet, so it's just a verbal.
At some point, it's going to get the visual.
Well, it's not the visual
The
yet. It's still the
visuals.
verbal.
It could have been the visuals, but I didn't know what the situation was.
Yeah,
It's
somebody.
like, hey, how long is it gonna take for you to walk over there? Oh, can't bring the tripod or the microphone.
So many
stand.
things kept happening because, like, between I got your schedule today because what was happening with you said work because earlier in the week I was gonna tell you like, oh, we could do it on Saturday, but then like he was like work.
Did you get that?
And I'm like, I don't.
A couple days ago. Jared.
What's that?
It's a bracelet.
You gonna start surfing?
I mean,
I'm not that gay.
I've had this for a while.
We'll unpack that later. The fuck? Is that are we missing out on this? Are
I'm like
and
Charlemagne
then he holds
level.
up his arm,
Dude.
and then he has a bracelet thing too. I'm
Dude,
like, what
I've had
the
this. I've had this since I was like living back with my mom.
fuck? I'm sorry, I don't stare at your arms like that.
Not paying attention to your friends.
Speaking of my arms, I'll actually be getting three more tattoos soon.
Oh, I thought you were like,
Nah,
I'm gonna work out so I can get my arm
He's
tempo.
not allowed to
Nah,
work out because he's already dangerous as it is.
I'm not allowed to work out because I'm lazy as fuck and I don't want to work out.
And he still breaks metal. You know he's a metal
That
player,
was
right?
once, and I was like a kid.
Barefooted.
I was a kid,
Barefoot.
angry.
So
All right, you were a kid.
So
that means
basically,
he's like
He was a kid, and now he's older.
Shizuo Heiwajima. He was the one trying to lift the fridge. He's like, oh shit.
Dude, just
So if you kept doing that, you could have been broken. And
honestly,
Carl could have been your
broken.
Izaya. You're the dude from the Russian dude from the
just gotta
sushi
put my
place.
flaws out there though.
And then
we
I'm
all
some
broken in
random
some
guy.
way, broski. We all broken in some way. You ain't just gotta like attack me like that.
First of all, what you're not going to do is come at me like this. Secondly, lower your voice.
Where did Joe get the energy of somebody's grandma?
See, the thing that you don't know is it's always been there. I know because I've been around him this whole time. Like all these
Obviously,
years.
when he doesn't wear the cardigan, the grandma comes out.
Why y'all at me
Is the
like
cardigan, the cardigan is your bui armor? It just holds it in?
Yes, exactly. It keeps
Containment
all
unit.
of it in.
Damn.
See, when I don't wear a jacket or anything like that, where the arms are exposed, that's when shit starts to happen.
You see, when Chris Hemsworth don't wear his cardigan, he becomes Thor.
You're right.
Oh, Thor.
She
She's
did
back
try
online
to get
again.
at him too. Scarlett was like, "Yo, I got to talk to you. You kind of looking like my grandma." I was like, "All these goddamn cardigans." I was mad. She said, "You look like an Ann Taylor." He was dying laughing. That's funny. All right, so how was your week?
The week was okay. Didn't really do much. You know, I worked one day this whole week,
God damn.
and I feel like a filthy bum.
I mean, that's how you know the real bosses do. They only work once a week, and then they just stack that money.
They just sit in their offices. Have you ever seen a
Bless you.
Damn.
That's you.
Excuse me.
Sneeze with power.
And now that house is gone.
Word. Go out the west wall of the house.
I guess we won't have to worry about hearing the neighbors having sex again, huh?
Oh no, we're gonna have to hear it more. I told y'all need to just be helping them when you hear that. They clearly need help. Start playing something.
I'm gonna have to like
Pull her hair. Smack. Oh yes.
I'm gonna have to get my
One Piece laughs. Just do One Piece laughs.
Mama.
I should find a One Piece soundboard where it's just the laughs, get like have like the speaker blasted.
It's great for all the
pointed in that direction.
Seriously,
that'd be great.
This hasn't happened now.
So you didn't. So you played. Did you play a lot of like Monster Hunter this week?
Not as much as I would have liked to, because I wasn't here at the house. I was spending time being, Mr. Romanticals and whatnot, because sometimes I gotta be sappy.
Oh, look at you.
I know I'm so ugly, right? It's weird that someone would even let me hold their hand. I want to hold your hand. And your butt.
Okay, Beetle Joe.
But yeah, no.
Basil Joe.
I did get to the tennis courts at least once today.
So, oh, yeah. That's good.
That's good.
I was going to say to the titties.
Well, I mean, I have my own.
Tennis court could just be a stop.
Have my own. So,
it's not the same.
Those balls are not wiffle?
Oh, then the car parade was today.
The what?
The car parade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I drove a 1950, 60 model Buick. Like one of the early models.
That explains a lot. I did see a lot of old cars out.
Yeah. And then all the Corvettes were out there. We lined up at the high school that's up the street. We went there, then down to the.
A lot of shit happened today. It's a nice ass day.
It was actually very nice. I was sad at the fact that we passed by a funeral. I had to tip the hat down, say I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to take a walk around this neighborhood because I haven't done that yet.
You had to find your space to walk, because
I had the weird moment of like realizing I've become like my mom, because when we lived out there with all these white people, she did not she would take a car in and then she'd take the car out to go to work or to go to the store or whatever. She never really walked around the neighborhood, and now that's how I realized that the other day when I took out the garbage. I was like, I've never been in a house. It's fucking weird. I'm like, I've never been outside my car.
We can go for a walk later on today.
I mean, that's what
Community
we're going
day
to do for Pogo.
Go for a walk. Go up to the college town. Come on back.
But
it's like there's really no need for me to really get a sense of the area since I grew up.
See, I'm the only one out of us that hasn't grown up in this
here is
undisturbed
not like
location.
Others.
Someone here is not like the others. One of these people's fat.
Wait a minute.
I was gonna say short, but okay.
There's two fat ones here though.
They're Wonder Twin Powers.
I'm just gonna say you kind of had the Hitler salute there at the beginning of that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's because his true colors are starting to shine through.
It might not look like it physically, but I'm the fattest one in the house.
No, you eat like a fucking elephant. That has
people always do though. Where is it going? Winter Soldier is like
his
that.
dick. That's where it's going.
We have a joke that Winter Soldier is going to his arm, his dead arm.
No, that's all.
It's feeding the arm and the other. Oh wow!
I'll have him out.
He's gonna be the first Charger if we were ever to get a zombie play or whatever.
Oh shit!
He'd be a Charger.
Oh goddamn!
I would wish not for it to be the Left 4 Dead though, because those shit
they get hulked out and fucking crazy and weird.
It's the worst ones, the witches, tanks.
I'd be a male witch. Just saying.
A male.
Charger.
A wizard? No, a male witch.
Gandalf.
Turn into a tank.
And then I get started.
Okay. Shadow Man. Once he recomposed himself. How was your week?
For the most part, it wasn't that bad. Work was it was okay, except for yesterday and Thursday.
Is that because they weren't giving you enough tips when you're on the strip club?
No.
I haven't been giving them the big bills.
It was okay, so basically starting up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Perfectly fine. Or, because I didn't work Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday was fine. Thursday, it was okay, what the fuck is going on? Why is it it's stuff was out of order, people were missing.
Just in terms of the world, or
no,
the world is always out of order with that orange and charge.
Well, because
we're not going there. We're not a political podcast.
Let's say I work at the hospital and I deliver food to the patients. Oh, yeah. So it's 5 of us total at night. So we have there's separate 5 separate floors that we go to. I have the second floor, and I had I want to say 30 something patients. And I have to, of course, give the trays to each patient, take it back when they're done.
You have the floor with all the fat people. You gotta run up and down, up and down.
That's why they make elevators.
Not fast enough, damn it! I need my food.
I guess dangerous when they want.
But no,
dessert.
there were. I don't know who was doing who was like the main person at the top, the number the first position in the tray line.
Mm-hmm.
They were not. They were there was missing items for every second or third tray.
Oh damn!
So having to go downstairs or call downstairs.
Somebody eating
To miss
munchies
for missing items. No, it wasn't
Oh.
But to call down for missing items several times is fucking ridiculous.
And then they looking at you like you did something.
No, it causes me to fall behind.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's pretty much at specific times they deliver the carts. Yes, they're supposed to pass out the trays. For me being on the second floor, there's two sides, so there's so pretty much 2 units for me. The 2,000 unit, 2,800 unit. Once I'm done with the 2,000 unit, I start on the 28 unit, and there's A side and B side. So 2 different sides. So it's total 3 carts. So once I'm done with 2,000, I do the A side for 28, do the B side for 28. They brought up the 28 B side mad fucking early. So not only was it missing things, it was there well before it should have been.
It's getting cold, man.
Well, no, not necessarily, because we have pallets that keeps the food warm.
Oh, that's dope.
With the there's a plate with the food on it, and the pallets under the plate, and there's a dome that keeps keeps it warm for a nice while. I think it keeps it warm for an hour or so.
Damn.
Oh, then what the heck happened with me? Because when I was in there, my shit was cold.
You went to a different hospital. You ain't come to my hospital.
But they supposed to be the most pristine one
That's
here.
the funny thing, though, is that they bounced you to 3 hospitals. It's we can't.
Our stretchers aren't large enough.
Yeah, that. They don't have the same things we have. The food is the food menu is different too.
Yeah, the hospitals. It depends. Some of them are not great.
But if that freaking thing is taking up half the fucking city, you better give me some gourmet shit.
It is. I see that it's almost.
See, it's not a hotel though. That's what people. That's
how much they charge. Yes, the fuck it is.
Goddamn. It's a my bad. It's a hotel. It's a restaurant. It's a theme park.
Bruh, no.
So
some of them attractions they got up, they be scary as fuck when you look at them. No, I'm not even gonna lie. You look in the room, oh my god, I'm sorry.
Where did his foot go?
Like a carnival.
But
Ooh, has that ever happened to you?
What?
You go into a room, you have to really catch yourself for what you was looking at.
Oh damn.
No, but for the fact that there has been a few moments where it was what the fuck is that smell? And it was just
yeah. There's a hospital that. Oof.
It was this one. I don't know. It was
Every
this. I guess it was a random
possible out of your body.
I guess it was this random patient who. This was years ago, but this patient, he was walking in the halls, and I didn't see him though, but there was a trail of dark red blood.
Ooh, so
was he a ghost?
It was little droplets here and there.
Oh, okay.
So not a blood trail, but and so I guess I got in the elevator. So of course you're sitting in one spot. Blood's just sitting there. That shit smelled so.
It had been sitting
bad.
there for a while. Then yeah.
No.
If it gets dark like that, it's not.
I think it was more than just a mixture of blood.
Bio.
It was
Yeah. Ugh. Nasty.
It was
boomer vomit mixed with
boomer vomit.
I was like the things that throw up on you in Dead Space.
I'll say that's Gears. That's definitely Gears of War.
Grind. That shit scares me. Every time I hear that shit, I'm like, oh god. Nah, yeah. That shit's nasty. If you look at Dead Space, the way they throw up on you, they throw up in your mouth. They're like baby.
So they're the plague from Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Gross.
But
that's just a horrible Mori anime situation. I don't like her. This is
knock you upside the head. But yesterday was worse than Thursday because not only was it missing trays, and they brought up the cart early.
Damn.
I felt behind so bad to the point where I almost like would have been late for clocking out, and I would have missed the bus to get.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so like I had to half-ass stock, and I don't like doing that. That was like my first time having to only do like half the stock just so I can make sure I can get out on time and not miss the bus because it's an hour wait for the next one, which is fucking bullshit. Because they have 2 fucking buses going back and forth.
This area's buses are weird. That's why
no.
this guy up every day.
Like over by the hospital. There's literally 2 buses.
Yeah, for me, they literally just changed the schedule.
They're always changing the schedule to some dumbass fucking thing, and it makes no sense.
Hey, for the summer, because no students are here, we're going to change the schedule, and then the summer's over, and then we're going to change it to something worse.
I was very confused by that, and then when I moved here, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm picking you up. That shit's crazy. Especially the first night that happened was like, hey, so there's a helicopter searching around the area for random guy who probably shot somebody. I'm like, yeah, let me go. Goddamn.
But so not only did I like fall behind and like was like almost late with like everything. Usually, I get done with my floors and have enough time to help whoever is on the 5th floor because they have basically double what I got.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so they pass out one section, so like 52. 5-2. And then after they pass out 5-2, wait for patients to get done eating, they have to collect 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, and 5-4.
Is it just because like the way the hospital's laid out, or that they end up having more like that, or?
No, it's just like because we picked up a floor, like they dropped 6, like the 6th floor. Now we have the 5th floor that we have to do.
Oh, okay.
And that was originally the job of whoever was on tray line, like one of the people on tray line. But I guess because it's an old dude that usually had to collect it, they were like, nah, we're going to pass this off to you guys. Pick this up. It's like, the benefit about that is like, whoever's doing on the 5th floor, they don't have to worry about stocking anything. They just pass out, collect. You're good.
Now, I know you're not supposed to like get these things, but how often do people tip you when you're doing this?
How often do people tip?
Or at least try to tip, because you don't take them. I know you don't take them because you're a good employee. You don't take anything from the Pawnee General.
It's bad. Like it's. Some people try to.
We live in Eagleton.
Some people try to. Some people like legit try to tip, like give you like it's like no, can't accept it. Like I honestly feel bad taking money, taking someone like it's my job to be there to like give you like the food.
Yeah.
Like oh, you were so nice. I was like it's part of the job, and I like helping out. So
what if they like one up you though?
Now,
what if like you decline them, right, and then they get better, and then they like look you up and be like, hey, here's a Bentley,
$200.
thank you for your service. Will you accept the Bentley?
Private plane.
One of not gonna lie,
You'll say no to private plane.
Like, where would
I would say no to the private plane because I can't pay for jet fuel. I can't pay for pilots.
That's why I said Bentley, because at least the insurance is going to be stupid.
But here's the thing. I would accept it so I could sell it.
you tell I would sell the Bentley too so I could get a house.
I'm talking about the private plane.
But that's kind of a hard sell though.
You gonna be one of those people living in a Bentley, but also living in like this.
I mean, if I have to live in that plane, I'll live in that plane.
His parties would be on point though. His parties would be real.
Because you pretty much have to have a hangar. So you hangar parties.
Oh, that's right. Because then you got to pay rent for the fucking hangars they even have to put. Oh man, yeah.
Do they make plane covers?
But
dude, you can get Northstar Otaku on the side of the plane. No, on the bottom. So then when you fly, people will be like,
you holding back the bread now. You gotta take that damn thing. Quit your job. Fly around.
But no, one of the patients actually got me. Like, well, their wife got she got me a card. She got me a card. Chill.
Yeah. The wife got to you.
Hold you in the supply closet.
Chill.
Debt has been paid.
The wife got me a card, and it was, of course, it's in the envelope. So she was like, "Here, thank you for." And of course, I'm like, "Okay,
it's actually
cool."
the perfect place for that too, because if she
The
needs a wheelchair
card, like,
afterwards,
I didn't check until I got home. The card had $20 in it. I'm like, oh my god, I should have checked it while I was there. Like, I would have took the 20 out and gave it back to her. I was like, "Thank you for the card. You can keep the money." It's like,
now
what would happen if that was like $300?
the way I was always taught is that if someone offers you money the first time, perfectly okay to say no. If they offer you no, really, take it. Then you take it, because if you don't take it, then you're insulting that person. Also, nigga, who is you to be turning down money?
So, if Councilman Jam were to give you some money, would you take it from him?
Depends. If it's like a moral thing, if I did a good job and I provided you a service or something like that, or you just want to give me money for nothing, I don't have a problem with that. If you want to bribe me, no.
But see,
or
it's
come
always,
with enough.
But you see, with
because
Jam,
every man has their price.
with Jam, it's always going to be that thing. Like, it's going to be for something. Like, you just got jammed.
but like, it's part of. It's actually part of our.
I hate his hair too.
It's part of the policy. It's part of the policy at the hospital, like, where we can't accept. Like, we're not supposed to accept money. Like, it's
technically she gave you the money in a card, and you did not know, and you did not open the card until after you left the hospital.
Exactly.
So technically, you received that money on your own property. Just look it down like, oh god, I'm compromised myself. Every man has their price. Shadow.
Your morals are all being tested right now.
God damn.
All your morals. Oh no. Your ethics. Are you ethical? Not ethel, because I mean, your breath ain't melting walls. But love you.
Oh shit. The personal attacks
are real.
Will make this podcast great. No. Alright, so your week. That was your week.
Oh,
do you more?
And then try to help him with Monster
Hunter. Let's not bring up
the good times.
Lunestra and Teostra are fucking annoying as hell.
Yeah.
They come together and they do their group
love bomb
bullshit.
See, here's the thing. He rolled for initiative for me to try to help him.
Oh my god, he told me about this.
And he said he rolled a D40.
Uh-huh.
The highest I have is a D30. And I said, okay, if I roll a 1 to 15, so 1 to 15, I can't help. 16 to 30, I got you. I roll. I couldn't really see what it was
because it was dark.
Where it landed on the floor.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, it looked like 20. I'm like, okay, cool, I got you. I'll pick up the die. It's 30. I'm like, oh shit, that 30, let's go. And we did so fucking well.
Yeah.
We lost, we failed the fucking thing because of bullshit. Kill Teo. We killed Teostra.
You did manage to kill Teostra.
Kill Teostra.
Damn.
He was my bitch.
We almost
my bitch.
We got Luna in the dying state. She went over to to rest. So you know they're about to die. Literally about to die.
Like the skulls coming off the map.
Yeah, so she went to Teostra's resting area, where the fire is. And pretty much the core of the lava area.
Yeah.
In
the
other
way in the
back. I got killed on some bullshit because my Palico did not want to fucking heal me when I'm sitting here.
I know someone with those kind of problems.
Perfect for that. Happy if you're listening. I love you, but also I fucking hate you. I named my Palico Happy.
I named my Palico Ghost. Ghost, you're a piece of shit. Fuck you.
My Palico is named Akira, and he always comes through.
Yujiro, and he's not being no Yujiro at all.
See, you know my Palico be putting in work, paralyzing people and stuff.
If I see Carl's Palico as for the Tail Raider thing, I'm like, no, I sent him out. Fuck everybody else, sent that nigga out.
My Palico paralyzed, dazed, confused, flash, heal.
Child.
Word. My Palico puts in
work. His lay down a damn flash trap when I had Teostra mounted, flashed me. Are you fucking with me right now?
With Monster Hunter, I didn't know that you could fuck someone up when they mount. I didn't know that. That was new to me. So when someone did it to you, I think it was Jason, me, you, and Matt that were playing one night, and then somebody accidentally did it because they saw it go up, but they didn't realize you were on it, and then it just fell. I was like, oh shit, you can actively fuck.
Yeah. In the old games, you would never want to do any kind of thing to the monsters. In the new games, you can do stuff. You just don't want to flash them or knock them out.
Because when did they introduce mounting? That was Monster Hunter 4 United, or was that Generations? It wasn't Generations.
It was before Generations.
Yeah, the Generations introduced the aerial style. Yeah, I was telling them about that. I sound like an old fucking man saying, "I remember in my day,
back in my day."
I want to say I want to say 4, because it was 4 then Generations. See, I want to say 4 because it wasn't in Try.
No, mounting wasn't in Try
because they didn't start really doing mounting to Insect Glaive, which is 4.
Yeah.
Yep. So
and
4.
I remember. I don't remember mounting when. You know.
Screaming for help! Please come let me out!
You know it, dog.
My man.
Let me see what you got, bro.
Cut it. I cut it. So we carry money on there. How was your week?
Work was work. Play some Monster Hunter. Tried to help out with some Monster Hunter. Temper Kieran was putting in work.
Temper Kieran.
I was trying to keep y'all alive. I was dropping freaking hell powders every 5 seconds.
If you need kid, I got you.
Oh no, we were like the first time we did it, we did good.
Yeah.
But we carded. Then after that, it was just like 2 minutes in, it was just killing everybody.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, I was trying to keep because I always keep life powders, but I was burning through life powder so fast to keep them alive.
Do you have it set to where you like can craft life powder?
Yeah. Oh no, I was running through them, like all of them. Even I would use 3, craft 3, use 3,
lowered
craft
the number
3,
you could actually hold because before it was like 4.
What about health boosters? Those actually do help if you like.
Yeah,
I usually. But if the Kieran's fast enough that he could like hop around and keep getting into it.
When I go against tempered Kieran, I usually do temporal mantle and the apothecary mantle because I usually try to put it to sleep and sleep bomb it.
What I usually do for Kieran,
but that's usually when I solo it. I don't usually go after it with other people.
If when I'm soloing Kieran, I'll take the Thunderproof mantle, health booster, and of course a fire hammer because my hammer's the weapon of choice. Actually, I'm starting to switch to switch axes and charge blades.
Using switch axes again, Carl.
I use the thunder mantle once I go into rage mode. If it's not in rage mode, I'm not worried about the thunder. When it's in rage, the thunder can hurt me. When it's not in rage, the thunder doesn't do anything to me. So that's why I start with apothecary and then just smack, put it to sleep, bomb it, and then literally after that, apothecary will be used up, and I'll switch to thunder, and then just bounce between thunder and the other one, temporal.
That reminds me, I told him about Lightning Emperor mode, about Zenogre. I fucking love Zenogre. I wish they would put it in Iceborne, but they're probably not going to.
The original Lightning Emperor was Rajang.
That is true.
Because there was
that's he's more like Super Saiyan though.
See,
is it electric attribute?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, the original Lightning Emperor was Rajang, and it was terrifying because base Rajang is big gorilla thing, big gorilla minotaur. Then when it goes into rage mode, it gets all lightninged out. There's another version of Rajang, a special version where it's already lightninged out, and then it goes to a higher tier of so it's going from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2. Shit. And it was terrifying because I wanted to paralyze it, so I brought a paralysis weapon, and when I hit it with the paralysis weapon, it went to that higher tier, and I was like, crap, did I just power it up? And I was freaking out. So I didn't realize it was another tier of Rajang. That thing is nasty.
Isn't that thing literally just it's supposed to be like a Goku type thing, right? Because it's not like Dragon Ball Z.
It could be. I'm not 100% sure.
Its tail is its weak point. That was a huge thing for
its tail and horns.
Yeah.
But it basically imagine a Minotaur gorilla hybrid. It's terrifying.
I don't know why people have started doing that shit.
Vacuum bag?
Kids in bags.
It's not just kids. It's
everybody.
Yeah.
White people.
Vacuum bag.
What the fuck are they? Are they inflating it or deflating?
Deflating. They suck the air out.
You want to know? What's weird?
Watch her face.
The second they deflated and she just freaked out.
You know what's weird about that whole thing is the fact that is a sexual kink thing and it's been like that for a very long time. And now people
hearing it from the master, the source.
And now people are doing that. And it's like, because it's the whole rubber and mummification type thing. It's
sexy mummies.
It's so out there, but people do it.
I'm so confused right now.
I don't kink shame. If that's your kink, wrap it on up. Take the full body. Go ahead, go do that.
I mean, normal people can't even wrap it up. So I mean,
talking to you, Alabama.
Oh shit! I'm surprised you didn't mention that in your week. You saw Godzilla, right?
Yes, but I don't know. I know he hasn't seen it.
We don't have to talk about it, but like, how was it?
Oh, definitely worth going to go see.
Just the trailer alone, just seeing Godzilla, just like
I don't watch
chills.
trailers. Because spoily type stuff. If it's a movie that I know nothing about,
nothing was in any of those trailers. Nothing.
See, the thing is, I don't trust trailers unless it's something I don't know anything about.
We're starting to get like Japan with trailers where we just like show the whole.
So, like for example, I'm going to watch Godzilla. I'm going to watch John Wick. I'm going to watch Spider-Man: Far From Home. So there's no reason for me to see the trailer because I'm going to watch it. But something that I know nothing about, I will watch that trailer to see if I'm going to
I want that.
see it or not.
Oh the King of the Hill lineup with Neil Patrick Harris as Dale. I don't know what that guy's name. The bald guy who would be Bill Dauterive. He was the dude. He was Champ. Was his name Champ in Anchorman? He was the dude with the cowboy hat. Did sports. That dude. Tom Hanks is Hank Hill. That's funny. And is that Matthew McConaughey as Boomhauer?
Yeah.
That would be great. That would work.
It's a perfect cast.
If they ever want to do it, that would work. The only thing that would suck is that Brittany Murphy isn't alive to do the character that she did the voice of.
But for Godzilla, anything that was in there that I thought was like, okay, this is probably going to spoil. No, nothing at all.
That's good because
the
trailers can be really.
It was because the trailers are. Fuck that bitch. Hey, yo, if I had that as a principal, I would quit school immediately.
It's talking about the chick from Matilda, yeah, the principal.
Trunchbull.
She crazy.
Oh yeah, but nothing at all was spoiled with it. It was very quick paced.
How was it with the monsters? Because I know a lot of people were like, critics were complaining that it didn't have enough human drama and it was just monsters, and it's like that's what you want.
That's what the fuck is.
That's what people were saying about the first 3 Transformers movies. It was like, oh, it's not like it's a Transformers movie. It's not Shia LaBeouf in the Transformers. They were like, oh, there's Transformers.
There's too many fucking superheroes in Endgame. It's like, nigga, what?
Exactly.
What the
fuck are you here for? Are you here for the humans or are you here for the monsters? I'm not here to look at some screaming bitch.
Fuck about 11?
I don't give a fuck.
How was 11 in it? She was alright, right?
She
Millie
played that role
Bobby Brown
perfectly.
Her parents' name.
She played that role perfectly.
Did she really?
It was spot on perfect.
Alright, Joe's hyping up this movie. Go watch it.
I have a question for you. Did they set up for any more movies?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
I can't fully specify. So the one thing that I did get upset with, but I kind of made some. They mentioned how many monsters that there are.
Oh, you never do that.
They said didn't they put a number on it? Like a lot.
Yeah. Do you care if I say the number? I'm not gonna say the number.
Yeah.
But they say the number, and that one was funny. But you only get a handful of them, and it's making me like, okay, well, you said this. And we've only seen this number. And
I'm guessing the number is substantially bigger than a handful that they said there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, no. They said that in the trailer, didn't they?
No.
Because then the dude was like, oh, we've confirmed like 17 monsters or some shit like that, or 16 or some shit.
There's more.
Did they say a higher number than that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I remember in the trailer, dude was like 16. I'm like, how the fuck is Godzilla gonna fight like 16 or 15 other monsters at the same time?
That's where they were misleading people with that.
So that was like
it was a complete this is what you think is going on.
That was like Hulk in Wakanda in Infinity War.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're fucking with you with that. That's sorry if that's
the way the movie looks like. It looks like this series of Godzilla movies, he's going to be the good guy. And there's more than just him as a good guy. Because usually Godzilla's, if he's not the bad guy, he's on the humans team. Mothra's on the humans team. I don't know if they're going to put Gamera in, but Gamera's on the humans team. So, I mean, he's not going to be alone. I just don't know how well they're going to get along in the beginning if that's the route they go.
I definitely would not mind going to go see this a second time. if the
Field trip.
if
We'll
the four of us
we'll have
want
to
to. I mean, I'm working every single day this week, but I don't mind going to like a late show. To be dead ass honest,
Or possibly like something today or tomorrow.
I wouldn't be able to do tomorrow at all.
We can work that out.
Yeah.
We can figure something out.
But anyway,
But
So
definitely go. You're going to enjoy it.
my question for you
I guarantee it.
is: was Clifford the big red dog in the movie?
Unfortunately, no.
Because apparently
did hit
Clifford is a kaiju. Apparently,
When was this confirmed? And who said this?
he fits the description of what a kaiju is. It's a strange beast that's also big as fuck.
He might be in one of the later movies.
But he's not a strange beast. Oh, he's a dog.
He's a big red fucking dog. What's
He-
stranger than that? Dogs are
He's-
not red.
He's a dog. Whoa. First of all, yes, there
Dogs
are
are red, like blood red. This nigga is
Tibetan
red.
Mastiff.
Tibetan Mastiffs are not red like that.
But they are red.
Yeah, they're ginger,
Nah, they do have a darker.
like an actual like legit red.
Those are the $1 million ones.
But are they as big as 2 or 3 fucking houses?
No, but they're as big as a fucking tiger though, so they're big
They're
as
as big
fuck.
as a tiger, but like he's a kaiju. He's as big as 2 or 3 fucking houses.
He's not as big as two houses. He's as big as a house.
Negro, I saw the cartoon when I was a kid. They had to make his house bigger than their house. Have you seen it? Clifford's house.
Because
in that
he was
cartoon.
as big as a house. Not
He was
two
bigger
houses.
than their house.
Listen, I'm not
He's
talking.
at least 2 houses.
I'm not talking about those
Put
poor
together.
people's houses. I'm talking about.
These broke niggas' houses.
I'm not talking about those little monopoly houses they got out there. I'm talking about them whole.
Damn.
I mean, he has a point. The family was white.
Now you coming at
Sorry,
they
is.
were white. They is white. And they lived in like Maine or some shit. They had
Yeah.
enough money to live in the middle of nowhere on a fucking island.
Wait,
like those Bob's Burgers.
See,
people.
here's the thing though.
So they got
were
money.
the
That house
poor
was
white
big.
people. They were the poor white people.
They were.
So you
And
can't.
then the mystique of having a gigantic fucking kaiju that they trained from birth.
Here's the
People
thing,
were
though,
like,
man.
"Oh, how much you want to bet they make money just on people coming to their island to be like, hey, look, let's go see Clifford, the big red fucking dog." I was like, "Yeah, $20. You want to look at the dog? $20."
And that's
okay.
that's 5 seconds. $20 for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But aren't kaiju's born big as fuck though? Or are they just big as fuck to begin with?
Not all of them. I don't think all of them are born big. I think some of them are born pretty tiny and then they get bigger. Cause
Okay. The tiniest kaiju.
Moths have to get bigger.
The-
Like moths
the-
are born when they're born.
Well,
they're like that
Mothra's
big and they're-
default is mad big though.
Yeah, like
Is it
even
born
the lava.
that big?
The
Yeah,
lava
like
shit
even-
wouldn't
like
even fit
even
in
the
his
egg.
house.
have we even seen it?
Yes.
How big was the egg?
The egg was mad
Massive.
big.
How big was it?
The egg was bigger than Clifford's house.
Damn.
Egg is mad big.
Yeah,
But
it's a massive fucking
yeah.
caliber. The smallest kaiju we've ever seen at birth is Godzilla, and that motherfucker stood at 9 feet.
Even though, I remind you though, Clifford is still a puppy. He's still like, he was born tiny, like a regular tiny ass, like actually smaller than a regular dog.
Okay, but let's
This motherfucker's size modification is huge.
also
did experiments
remember
on
the
it.
fact
Probably.
that also he's the principal from.
Hero Academia.
But let's not forget the fact, like after a year or so, they're at their fully grown state at that point. They're not going to
Yeah,
get
in
any
terms
bigger
of
than
size, yeah. After
He's
a
still
few years.
pretty big though.
that. Yeah, but that's as big as he's going to get.
We don't know that.
Which means
it's
he
only
is the-
been 2 years.
Which means he's going to lose now.
Okay,
It's
but
been less than
after-
2 years because that little white girl, he's always that owns.
No,
owns
I
him.
watched the
It's still
show.
the same
I
girl.
watched the show
She's like
growing
1 year
up.
older
Children,
than
You only
children.
reading the book.
Children.
I
I'm
watched
talking
the
about the
show.
show.
Children.
They ain't doing
Hey,
a main
hey,
in the
see,
freaking
hey,
in the
It's
movie.
anime versus source material.
I still say watch the TV show.
I have a
Books are
question.
based off the TV.
I have a question. If Clifford is a kaiju, what would his powers be?
Blood Red Moon or something like that. Infinite Tsukunomi.
I mean, because like
Fang over Fang.
He wins.
Yo, that is like if Akamaru was able to do Park Suspension Jutsu and then do that.
That's
shit.
literally what I mean.
I was bummed at Akamaru. I mean, obviously he's a dog, he's gonna get old, but I was kind of bummed in Boruto. He's all old and decrepit.
Fucked up. He ain't even that old too, because Boruto's like what 10 years later for a ninja dog. That's not that 12 years. 13.
Naruto's like in his 40s, isn't he?
Whatever. Still for a ninja.
Well, I mean, like
dog.
I just like I understand because he's a dog, so
but
his development.
But he's a ninja
Yeah,
dog.
that's-
Kuramaru's been around for dumb long.
Yeah, that's
He's
why
still a
I
beast.
was bummed about it. It's too bad he didn't get a wolf like his mom. Because
I thought-
I think his mom and his sister have wolves, and I'm like,
Yeah, Kuramaru's a wolf. He's kind of.
So you see, that's the difference. He's a wolf.
So
Now
wolf with
the
a fucking
dire
eye
wolf.
patch.
get that
Fucking
man a
dope.
dire wolf. Give him Ghost, Game of Thrones.
A dire wolf.
They ain't using him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't mind having a dire wolf. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Right.
I could train him.
that'd be dope.
Oh.
What would you train it to do?
Fang over fang.
Other than that, obviously.
What would I train him to do? Definitely going to be guard dog.
Well, yeah.
See now the problem is, Joe. I feel like you're gonna be too nice to him, and he's gonna be a guard dog, but he's gonna see people and try to lick him.
He's gonna be like a regular
No. He's going to be like how Cookie is, where he's going to be a lap dog no matter what. I'm going to be very playful with him. He's going to be very loved and everything. But the moment I say, get that motherfucker, oh, it's over.
That's it. Crunch. I'm
Better
just
hope you don't accidentally
imagining.
be like, get the fuck out of here. You said something like that to somebody, and all of a sudden your dog is attacking them.
It's funny how he said it's gonna be a lap
Oh,
dog.
shit.
I'm imagining him sleeping, and then it just crawls on him and just lays on his man. He's like, yeah, I'm
Blankets.
suffocating now. I'm suffocating.
It's a medieval blanket.
Because dire wolves get big.
They do.
I wouldn't mind that at all.
That wasn't actually. At least the one that they showed on HBO. I don't think that was an actual dire wolf. Like because they did CG on it, didn't they? It wasn't like because I thought dire wolves were the ones that had like long fangs, or they had bigger teeth. Did they not? Like from a regular wolf.
I don't think so.
Because remember that didn't they say remember in Air Gear where dude was saying like, oh yeah, this, that, and third, having fangs is cool, but like that's the reason why the dire wolves and the saber tooths all like died off is because they had huge teeth or whatever. This, that, and third.
He said something. It was. I know what you're talking
Something
about.
to the point of that.
Yeah.
So
It was like they couldn't evolve or something. That's why they have like metal fangs.
No,
Yeah,
you
I know what you're
see-
talking about.
The saber-tooths went out because they couldn't get the mammoth. He was too slick. He was trying to get the baby back to his rightful people. He had a sloth with him. It wasn't going to work out. No, the mammoth was just too slick. They ain't had one of those, sleeping up in trees like a possum and whatnot. They're just hard to kill.
You know what's crazy? I was watching
That is true.
I was watching something about like ancient animals, and ancient sloths were really big. Like ancient sloths were like elephant sized, from what they were saying.
Damn.
And I'm like, that is.
I think like old stuff, just everything size modifier just bigger, except for people. We were just like stronger to deal with that, I guess.
No, we just forced the world to bend to our whims. Like, well, if we
So
can't
they have
handle
things smaller than us?
if we can handle the animals, we're just gonna fuck up the world. Then we're gonna take away all of your supplies for eating, so you're gonna die out before us.
Oh, joke's on you.
Now the
Only
world is
put
like
up with
saying,
that.
"Oh, now you want to do this? Fuck you, then."
Probably only put up with that for another 30 years.
There was
So,
actually an anime.
get your shit in order, guys. Get a boat nation together or something like that. Make a Straw Hat Grand Fleet, because 30 years from now, oceans.
There was an
So,
anime like that where
it's gonna be like One Piece.
pretty much humans did, the human thing, wrecked the planet. So the planet created like creatures to like fight humans because it was like, hey, humans are a problem.
Oh
So,
yeah.
I'm trying to
there was a
think-
guy. Yeah, I know
there's
that.
an
It's
anime.
called Captain Planet.
No, these were like straight up like cutting humans in half type of stuff.
What happened to Captain? Devon, what happened to Captain Planet?
Hitler looked at him and he got weak.
Ooh, that did happen.
Global warming.
That was stupid. So he's just sitting there somewhere, just like, I'm cold. Global warming. And then somebody walks up and I'm like,
it's-
see?
I was-
Global warming is bullshit. Why you cold if you go...
I was gonna say if it would be global warming, then he would be like kind of overheating, I guess.
It could be either or.
But I'm pretty sure you've seen the video where it's like
Turn people in trees.
no, yeah.
Human
yeah,
tree, human
yeah.
tree, human tree. That's great.
Don Cheadle. Yeah, why did they put him in an Iron Man suit if he could just had that power? He just could turn Thanos into a tree. Oh my goodness. So apparently, has anybody played any Mortal Kombat? Anything like that? No.
I haven't played Mortal Kombat in years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I
think
play it so badly.
The last time I played Mortal Kombat was at a con, and this girl was watching me. It was terrible because this I forget the off the top of my head, but there's one guy who shows up to a lot of cons. There's a couple guys, and they'll put TVs up and let people play games.
Oh yeah,
and they had Mortal Kombat going, and I was like, I haven't played Mortal Kombat in like 5 years. Let me hop on this. And this girl was straight washing the fire out of me. I was getting straight wrecked. I had to go to my go-to. I had to go back to Raiden. Raiden. See, I used to play Raiden when I was little, so I was real good with Raiden, but I never play him because I was really good with him. So, I'm like, you know what? I'll give everybody else a chance. I'll play with somebody else. And this girl straight wrecked me. I'm like, you know what? Time to get Raiden out. And then I put in work and I left with my dignity. I think I won 2 matches. She won like 8. I was like, you know what? I got my 2 and I'm leaving.
That's like Roger. He's like, I hold my head high. I got it in a hit, and then all of a sudden, just boom.
Yeah, I think that was 9 or 10. It might have been 9.
Is it all right with you guys if I make myself something to munch on? Because I am like,
go ahead,
do what you got to do.
Go ahead.
He has to feed the lizard.
But you might want to eat before
the dragon.
We talk about this because apparently, people who are working on Mortal Kombat are getting PTSD.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that because of they have to look at actual gore stuff in order
to make it.
And ever since they started doing the X-ray thing, because that's recent. They haven't always.
I think that started at a 9
or 10.
Yeah, that's like either 1 game or 2 games.
Ever since they started doing the
breakage,
exactly, where you can see everything breaking and stuff. Now you got people walking around like, yo, I don't even see people anymore. I see like organs. It's fucking crazy.
Observation hockey kicks in,
and they have to watch this shit. Like, hey, watch the guts spill out of a cow while
It's like watching a video on YouTube, like the cats, like how it's just like staring off, making like the weird cat noise. They just like show like the roar. It's like, oh no, let's take me back. Alright, I'm gonna I'll be right back.
We lost one.
Actually, I had a question for you two because you two are on top of One Piece. So you know how there's the devil fruits and everything, right?
Yep.
You know how they have the Logia, the Zone of Paramecia.
What's a devil fruit?
And we've seen like cat fruit, elephant fruit, yada yada yada.
For those of you who don't know, One Piece is an anime. Devil fruits are the powers that people get from like whatever this third.
Eating the fruit.
Zone users can usually turn into animals in like halfway hybrids between humans and animals or whatever animal it is that the fruit gave them power of. Fucking Logias are usually an element. They can make the element, and then they can also turn their body into the element, making themselves intangible. Where they cheat.
Fluid.
And then also you have
Paramecia,
who are basically
everything else.
Everything else, yeah. Anything that changes either their body or someone else's body or other things is a Paramecia.
Yeah.
And also awakened fruits, which I'm looking to see like how Luffy's gonna be. But awakening is when you can change the world based on your fruit. Mm-hmm. Or for zone users, they turn into like what the guards were from Impel Down. Just big ass versions of the animal that they.
I was curious about 2 things. Now, one of them, it'd be kind of funny. And the other one I was actually curious about. So the funny one was, what if Zoe is like a mad old like zone user that just like went awakened beyond and just like, yeah, I'm perma mammoth
possible.
Thing. Been around for millions of years. Just
see, the reason I would say that's entirely possible, and I actually thought that when I first read it, was because why the fuck would an elephant have a sentence? They fucking sentence it to walk around the world like endlessly.
Unless there's like another planet that the mink, not planet. There's another continent the mink came from, and that one got like exiled,
or maybe he destroyed the island that they were on, so he was cursed to give them.
See, then if he's not like a busted zone user, if he's a mink, where are the other big minks? Like, where's the other like super dog? Like,
don't know.
The real Clifford.
And that elephant is dumb old too. He's easily
millennia.
He said that he was around during the Void Century, I think. So
but no, it's part of like it's not like any type of person that turned into or anything like that.
I just thinking it would be funny if it was a zone user.
Because there's people who have. I watch a lot of theory stuff, and I'm like, why?
Watch that one guy you hate.
Oh God!
Don't say his name.
I wasn't going to, but you know who you are. please do the topics that you do, but just change how you do them.
He's like, I agree with you, but also I hate myself for agreeing with you. I don't like you. It's like, God damn.
Basically.
It's like, why are you torturing yourself?
But Zunisha is basically like one of the Sea Kings, where only a certain person or people can actually communicate with it because they do have sentient life thought or whatever, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Hear all voices.
Thought.
Hey,
it's so confusing.
Well, they're confusing to begin with.
Because who can hear it? Or should we go into that? They said, I mean, yeah.
Luffy,
I think anyone with
Momo,
like the King Conquerors.
I don't know if it would be anyone with it.
We haven't seen anybody else who's
Well, because Roger was able to hear them.
Ray Lee couldn't hear it.
No, but he doesn't have he has Conquerors hockey, but not like the King. There's like a different tier of the Conqueror. They kept putting like the King's Conquerors, kind of how Luffy has it, Doflamingo has it. It's different, the different color to.
Oh, okay, almost like how Observation has the see the future bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. But this one is like the top tier. But the only one who doesn't have it that's able to hear it is Mononosuke. But he is.
His family is
of a weird descent. Yeah. And for the fact that, spoiler alert, he can turn into a fucking dragon. And that's nothing to deal with.
That's a fake dragon.
Yeah, it's artificial devil fruit. It's weird.
Is it though? Because that's
they literally said Vegapunk tried to bring back dragons. That's why he had those dragons there, and he tried to make a dragon fruit. And Momonosuke is the one who ate it.
Yeah.
See, I thought
for that situation specifically.
When I was reading, I was like, okay, well, he was trying to do, but it didn't say specifically that, or at least from my memory, I don't remember it saying specifically that he ate fruit. But just the fact he's able to turn into the dragon.
Oh no, he ate the fruit.
But if he did, why doesn't he have the horns? Anyone who had the fake devil fruits or anything all had the horns. That was like
the thing is, I think the one that he ate was a Vegapunk one. The one that they ate are all Caesars.
Vegapunk basically is the most well known for no reason scientist because
he's done everything.
A bunch of shit.
He's a minority. He's a minority of the.
Literally, your word. He tries a bunch of shit. He fails at a bunch of shit. Other people are like, "Well, I'll pick that up, and then I'll do the thing."
Because
they succeed, and then it's just like
because he was the one that was trying to do artificial devil fruits in general, and he tried to do the dragon fruit. Was a failure. He left it in that lab. Momonosuke was with those kids, and then they were exploring the lab, and he found it and ate it. And that's when he got the devil fruit powers. But all the ones with Kaido, they have the horns because those are from the ones that Caesar made.
Yeah, the smile.
Yeah.
But see, that's why, because anytime I was hearing anything dealing with fake devil fruits, and the one trait they all had, no matter what, the fact they all had those horns.
Yeah.
Regardless of what animal they were.
Yeah, they all had the horns.
They had some kind of physical thing to let you know.
Defect or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Momonosuke, he literally ate a Vegapunk fruit.
I am back.
Okay. So,
what you got?
I made myself some oatmeal.
There's just a whole faction of things that are out there in One Piece that we've seen and we don't understand. You go way back to, I want to say, about episode 50 to 100, where you see these gigantic fucking dudes that are all blacked out that the Straw Hat's gonna get past.
You go back to episode 5 and you saw a black man. We're just not gonna talk about that. Just
are there actually
dark-skinned black men?
Are there actually black people in One Piece?
No, not Yasa.
Other than Miss Wednesday, who was fucking up Zoro for all
Miss Wednesday is black. Mr. 5 is black.
What about what's the name?
Das Bones, Mr. 1.
Yeah.
Usopp is Africa.
Usopp is. Yo, they put out the thing for all the countries and stuff that all these people, all the One Piece crew is from, and it was really stupid because they were like, hey, Usopp is Africa, so it's Nami is Sweden, Sanji is obvious. I've already said that, but Africa, dude, really? Come on, Oda, come on.
Oh, and the other thing I was thinking about was, do you think there's a Sea King fruit?
I don't think there's one that's specifically for a Sea King, but there's probably something that is on those lines for.
There's probably something you can awaken to get close enough
to get to that.
Because imagine,
because look at all the zone type fruits.
That's what I was thinking about. Because if Zunisha or Zunisha, whatever,
Zunisha, I think
if Zunisha is just a random elephant and it's like that beefy.
why
And
is
it's
it
like they have, the different tiers of, elephant-esque zone fruits. So I was wondering, are there like tiers for the Sea Kings?
Funkfried is an elephant, so the elephant fruit already exists, so he can't be an awakened zone because then there wouldn't be another elephant fruit. Unless there's unless they were to go as far in to be like,
branching out,
different types of elephants. It's like,
because
really?
he's a mammoth, isn't he? Isn't Zanisha like a mammoth?
It's not furry though, like at all.
That is true. He's not furry.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking about. If he's a regular animal, let's just say he's a regular animal who gains sentience, or we don't really understand. But let's just he's a regular animal and he got that big. Is like, so maybe because Sea Kings are stupid big too, so maybe there might be a Sea King fruit and is like that person. If they give it to the right person, will be terrified.
Also, Zunisha couldn't be any kind of Delphi user because he's constantly in the ocean. So he would just be so fucking weak. He'd just be useless.
That's why he walks instead of runs.
well, because it's weird.
Also, they were saying that the amount of how weak you get is based on how covered you are in the water.
Because they say if it's up to your knee, this is like a freshwater anyway. If you're in freshwater, if it's up to your knees, you're okay. But after that, they'll start really getting affected by it.
That's why or
it's
you
like
keep going, I'll say
afterwards. On transportation, it's really stupid.
Yeah.
The stronger you are, the more.
But if they're in actual salt water or anything, it just immediately, no matter what, it's zapping you.
Because that's what people were trying to figure out with Oven when he was heating the ocean. He had to stick his hands in the ocean. They were saying the reason that it wasn't making him super weak is because it was just his hands.
And he wasn't even really sticking his hands in. He was kind of like, Did it show him? Actually, did it show him?
In the anime, he has his hands in there.
Because in the manga, all you saw was like, oh shit, it's hot. What the fuck's happening? And he's like,
yeah, it's like he's
up to here, and you're just like, is your hands in the water? Or are you?
But I think in the manga, you see he's like over it, like he's kind of just touching it and then just putting it in there.
I told you about how his mom probably named it right. Because her first, they're triplets. Him, Katakuri, and Daifuku are all triplets. They all came out at the same time. So Charlotte, Katakuri came first, then Daifuku is the second one out of the triplets, and then Oven's the youngest one. So she probably thought that she only had 2 kids, because I don't know how ultrasounds probably don't work back then. They probably didn't have ultrasounds. So like
they got weather magic, no matter what ultrasounds,
right? But like that's Sky Island people. They're weird. Fucking. So she's sitting there, thinks she only has 2 kids, so she comes up with 2 names, and then she's like, "Oh shit, there's a 3rd kid." Oven. That's a good name. I told him, I'm like, that's like the One Piece equivalent of naming your kid Blanket.
They're just lucky that they got.
So have you seen? Damn, I can't think of the name of the movie, but it's like literally like the kid's name were boy and girl.
You mean God of War?
Bird Box. There was a
Sandra Bullock movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that's the one with the
no monster, but monster.
Yeah. If you look at me, you die.
Yeah, basically.
Slenderman.
I thought people were that was so stupid though, because like they don't. Can they hurt you any other way?
No.
So Toph would work them.
Literally, it's all demons. For me, I was like, I don't understand the fact. Why can't they just go into the house? They're demons.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, it's literally just demons that's roaming the earth that's going to make anyone who is just basically kill anybody. It's going to make you.
Wasn't there a thing where like people who already had like a World War Z thing where people who already had like some kind of mental illness or something like that didn't get hurt by it? They
didn't get hurt by it, but they're corruptible. They can make them do their bidding, basically.
Oh.
So all the people who had something wrong mentally with them already were the ones going up there, just look at it. Look. And it's like, oh, why aren't you being forced to kill? Because I'm already fucked up in the head, bitch.
So that movie is hilarious because I have not seen it, but I've heard enough about it that, like, apparently the reason the monsters look the way they do is because they had to change it at the last second. Because Sandra Bullock, you know how sometimes they do the thing where they'll put like they'll show you like a physical manifestation of what you're looking at when it's a CG thing, so you know where to look and like what you're looking like. So they showed her the thing, and in the scenes when they were trying to get her to record, she could not look at the original monster thing without laughing. She would just burst into laughter every time she saw it because it looked so stupid. So that's why they look like freaking whatever the hell they look like. But
well, you never see them. You see like drawings that the one dude was doing, and they were like, so you always have
that movie was just a dumpster fire, and she knew it, and she was just like, I want the money. I don't give a fuck.
It could have been good.
It could have been good, but she probably
if
knew
they
probably
didn't kill the black man.
I feel like I feel like she knew it.
So basically, every season of The Walking Dead.
No.
I mean,
they killed Lee,
and it's juicy.
in the video game. They even killed a black man because Lee. Damn it!
Lee, yeah, the Telltale games.
Clementine is only as good as she is because that man made her great.
Right.
God damn.
I gotta get that for Lily.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so fucking cute.
But
Saiyan armor baby thing.
I am
actually.
You should have got that for your niece.
Forward that to me. I'm not gonna get it.
All right.
My sister wouldn't put it. But
I am pissed.
Friend of mine had a kid.
Like, I want to see what happens next, but I am pissed about fucking Black Summer. It's a Netflix show.
Oh, did it get canceled?
No. I want to know what happens. Like, what happens in it? Like, because you've seen it.
Yeah.
You've seen it. Like,
what's it about?
It's a zombie series basically.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
Does it have direction?
I would say so.
Okay. Because Walking Dead...
Don't.
Nigga, really?
Don't.
No, stop. Because Walking Dead, they kind of finagled their way in there. They were like, hey, aliens, they're going to come. And they're like, we'll give you a TV show then. And then it's just like, where are the aliens? Like,
surprise.
We're in too deep now, motherfucker.
They were the zombies all along. No, but... There are moments in Black Summer where it's like you will get pissed. Trust me. Like
pissed at like
what? Like whoever. Like there's this one guy who does something stupid. He does something really, really stupid, and it's like,
does the spirit of Sakura just possess some people in this show?
Yes.
Person to person.
No, actually no.
Ever
the
since she
spirit
drugged
of
her
1010.
friends. What?
Yeah, the spirit of 1010 gets one motherfucker hard throughout the entire fucking thing.
I didn't know that was a thing.
That's how useless she was.
Literally, I'm not gonna say she was useless at this point. I'm gonna say that she was going out of her way to be annoying. Because why would you drug your friends and leave them in the woods? Ever since I saw that, I'm like, oh well. Every time I see something happening like that in a show, I'm like, that's the spirit of Sakura just possessing a person. Because why would you shoot yourself in the foot like that? Why? I wanted to ask you guys about another Netflix show. There's a Netflix show coming out where there's a dude. Okay, we need to start having like a visual aspect of this podcast, so we can't just be like laughing at shit without people knowing what the fuck is going on. So because you brought it, I want you to explain to the people what you just showed me.
Why I gotta explain it?
Because it's on your phone, damn it!
I'm just going through.
So what happened is
Sulong, the full.
What happened was
somebody showed the yamage, and it was a good picture of the yamage.
Damn.
And Ungrateful over here had a nice little funny reaction because he saw the fact that her whole half body was inside of a crocodile. It was a fake crocodile.
Which is why I was like,
a crocodile nonetheless.
I was like,
he had to do like the meanest. He did like the meanest double take. He was like, huh?
That's a nice ass. Wait, what the fuck?
Because I'm sitting there like, why is teeth? Oh shit.
Ooh, let's not talk about teeth and women in the same sentence.
Can you not bring that up, please?
He the one who brought it up. Women and teeth.
You brought it up.
Why? Okay, can we stop and say like, why is it that every group of friends that I have has been traumatized by that same thing? It always goes back to that.
I mean,
Have you not
the
seen
common
it?
factor is
I
that
haven't
they're
seen
your
it,
groups
but
of
we
friends.
know about it. But I'm not the one who's bringing it to them. They've apparently been scarred by it.
Seeing
I said
it,
anything.
and knowing of it are two completely different
Seeing
things
it and
here.
experiences it.
Oh, we saw enough of the trailer. I don't need to know.
No.
I don't need to know anything else. I don't need to know anything else. I'm figuring every single pussy before I put anything.
All I'm saying is this fucking thing goes a few times. And it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it just drops right out.
No. It spits it out. It literally goes.
Gross.
Ting.
So it has a tongue in there?
I don't know.
Because
Maybe.
just teeth aren't going to do that.
I mean, I guess the one lucky hero guy that doesn't get the teeth, gets the little tongue action, tickle the balls a
That's
little bit.
right up there with the stupid movie that, like, where the devil's possessing that guy's hand, and you go, "Oh, I killed my friends. Whoops. Oh, I did this, that, and third. Whoops." It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not. I don't.
Things killing is even worse though. You just got stuffed, bitch.
Anyway,
that movie was
back to what I was talking about before.
back to reality.
It's not reality still. Netflix has a movie, or I think it might be having a movie soon, where a white guy is going to be pretending to be a black woman
That's not smart.
on the radio for a job.
Born into blackface. No wait, excuse me. Born into black voice.
Now, he's doing it so he could get a job. Because he can't get a job as a white man doing like on radio, so he's pretending to be a white woman or a black woman.
Vaguely remember seeing something about this.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel? I think they're really trying to push this little normative of, white people can do black things too, only because we allow Tropic Thunder to go off. That's the whole...
I mean, it's Robert Downey Jr.
I will give you this though. Robert Downey Jr. The only reason that is that in my book that it's not as acceptable is because he is playing a character that he's literally making fun of that character who's playing.
Well,
I'm a dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
He's doing it to be like,
but
fuck
it
that
also,
guy. That
throughout the
Australian
entire time, you have the one black guy like on his ass the whole fucking
That's the
time.
only reason it worked is because someone was constantly calling it out. What the fuck?
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean?
Huh?
Now let's stop all this insubordination to continent. Yes, yeah, that's how we all talk. Like,
It was only good because he had a person making fun of him, and also he was making fun
but
of
see,
the person.
he did blackface and yellowface.
Robert Downey Jr. did Yellowface?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he pretended to be an Asian.
He was mostly covered up though.
But he made sure the
Oh
eyes.
yeah, that's fucked up.
It's funny.
So at that point, he was a white man playing a white man, playing a black man, playing an Asian person.
Yes.
That's fucked up.
That's levels right
That's
there.
Inception
Levels.
He's the man.
He is the man. That's why he
But
got away.
if there was anybody who I would say it can be allowed to get away with that, yes, Robert Downey Jr., I would give you that. You have that pass because you are actually a pretty good.
Like literally, that was like an Exade thing where you saw it connect, like the fist of like justice of the social justice warriors connect with his face, and it just said miss. Just like, what the fuck? I just punched you in the face. How to miss?
That reminds me of
I love that.
playing
show.
Xenoblade. Get down.
Oh my god, that shit is great. I'm sitting there watching this dude play this game, and he's getting doom blasted, and it's just like miss. It's like how? It's going through your body. The animation is going through
It was great.
you.
Boss was doing like 12-hit combos. You just see him.
Miss. It's like fucking god
it was
damn.
great. Don Ban, best agi tank in video game history.
The Minardo.
Banana.
It's pronounced banana. Thank you, sir.
I love you like Sprinkle.
Charlie. Oh god.
I love you like Sprinkle.
What?
No, it's I love you more than sprinkles.
I love you more than Sprinkle.
I love you more than cake.
What the fuck?
I love you more than icing.
I love you more than birthdays.
Really shouldn't do this. I love you more than dildos.
Wow.
May.
Where the hell is that from?
this
Some
is
stupid
all
British show
from Little Britain.
It's fucking
The
stupid.
show that I used to watch all the time where Computer says no. That one.
Yeah, that's where no, he wasn't in that. The guy from Neighborhood Watch.
Richard
Yeah.
Ayoade. Which I recently learned how to say his name. Thank you, Joe.
No problem. He was in like a episode, but
that was the show he was in.
Yeah, but
It's a British comedy thing.
Well, because I remember I was watching I was watching that movie with somebody, and it was like
nothing of the crunch.
they was like, hey, I bet you can't guess who the alien is, and I was like, the dude with the accent, he was like, why? Because I was like, he's black with an accent. He's like, that's stupid, but he turned out to be the alien. And then I was like,
also, God bless
everything.
that. God bless that stank ass hoe who was sucking his dick and turned him to the human side, so he helped the humans in that movie. That was great. Thank you.
It was the pure fact that he was like, "Yep, that's semen." It's like, what? No. It's like, okay,
like,
this fucking dude. He's either working with everything or he's one of the fucking aliens. It was just like, yeah,
that movie
White
was so
people.
great. That movie was so great. What are you showing us?
doggy butts.
Someone made.
I
I don't even know.
Are they biscuits?
I think so.
biscuits.
Booty biscuits.
Shaped like dogs' butts.
Shaped like corgis' butts.
Oh, so
You put a
saw that
species on it, too.
YouTube.
Goddamn.
No,
They
that's
saw
a-
that
it's-
Vine. And they were
I
going,
don't know what a corgi's butt.
It says
butt,
just
bubble.
just some freshly baked corgi butts, extra wiggly.
Pibbly wibbly.
White people will stop at nothing. It's like, to do what? They just won't stop. They
There
just
are some
stop
good
at
ones
nothing.
out there.
And that's why
There
Thanos
are
had to
some-
snap.
Oh God.
Snap your fingers. Do you step? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
I just thought my only problem with that was that you had to keep doing it as a snap. It's like the Infinity Gauntlet should be a thing where you could just do it without, like, you don't have to do anything. As long as it's on you, you can just think and it'll happen.
Yeah. But they had to add a visual thing so people
I guess
a visual
so
cue.
people are like, oh fucking, what's happening? It's
Yeah,
like thing
they
just
had
happened.
to do a cue.
But he didn't do
Because
anything.
you see, for everything else, he just did it like, oh, reality gym, just do it. Power gym, just do it.
My hand.
But yeah, they needed a visual cue so that people would know that he's doing something.
Yeah, I guess. People are dumb. You ruin our comic book movies. The comic book movies would be way better if they didn't have to pander to these assholes who don't know anything. Then again, they're the reason why they're making them so.
Yeah.
Thank you, people. But also read more comics so you're not fucking ignorant.
Someone at Honda fucked up.
Hard.
What are you talking about?
So apparently, a Honda driver hit Tracy Morgan's $2 million Bugatti.
Oh shit! Yeah, I heard about
Yeah.
that. That shit happened like immediately after he
Yeah, I
drove
think
off the lot,
he
right?
got the car. He had a car for like 15 minutes.
Who's putting magnets on his car?
And then
He's
there's
got a new Bugatti.
there's a meme under that says Honda driver's insurance claims agent. You what?
As the SpongeBob fish guy.
Oh yeah, the April Fool's guy.
April Fools.
You what?
My leg.
That's like my favorite part of that episode. You asked for a couple ice cubes, I only put in one. That shit was bad funny. Oh my.
That's how you be feeling that with the sweet heat. Like, can I get a cup of sweet heat? Yeah, we only put in one.
I'm like, you what? Freaking, who's ready for the Sonic movie?
As long as it's pushed back
As
again.
long as they fixed how
It's
Sonic
supposed to be
looks.
2020 now.
They're gonna fix it, yeah.
Right, because Jim Carrey definitely would be the saving grace in that entire thing.
But he can't fix that.
I mean, he's gonna carry the movie. It's in his name.
Yeah, word. That is true. How do you feel about him? Like how he looks as Robotnik though? Because they did show like the thing at the end of the trailer, but like
Now, I wasn't sure. Like, was he supposed to be Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman?
I'm confused as to the difference between the two. Because
Robotnik is, I believe, the old he's the elk, like the father.
yeah, or the grandfather, I think possibly.
Eggman is like the youngest one.
Yeah, but it's weird though because I've heard people say like, oh, Robotnik is an old name that he had and he changed it to Eggman in one of the because like if you go by certain games it'll be like, yeah, he's like a family member or whatever, he's like a previous but then some of them are like, no, he's the same person, but there was like a weird thing that they did when they shipped the game here.
He pulled the Diddy.
Pretty
Changing
much
my
he
name.
changed his name and kind of how he looked. Because robotic kind of, I don't know.
I mean, in all the old games for me, it was always Robotnik. It wasn't Eggman until like after like Adventure and stuff, after the Dreamcast games.
I think that's like when it became like pretty much the sun.
Bro,
So
Dreamcast, that was before its time. That was the first one to do online playing on that stuff.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, that was the first console
People
to
used
do
to play
Dreamcast.
Madden online with Dreamcast and
wow.
But they had so many issues with it because one, the internet was still brand fucking
dial up
new,
and everything back then.
they couldn't really.
So you
What is-
playing online and somebody call you, you get disconnected.
What are the years for the Dreamcast? What is what generation is that console generation?
That's like
It's before PS1 and them.
Is it really?
No.
I think Dreamcast came out before.
It might be slightly before, but is it in the same generation? They were
Came
just
out after PlayStation 1,
You sure?
but it was before. Dreamcast was like the answer to like what they're battling with.
Okay.
With the PS1.
Okay. So so then
it was before the PS2.
Yeah, I know it was before the PS2 because I know when the PS2 came out, everybody was like, ah. But yeah, so I thought it was before. So I get it was the same. It was the answer to the PS1.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is then. Okay.
Because Sega was still going up against PlayStation.
Navi, leave me alone.
Jesus
So it was,
Christ.
Sega Saturn. It was Sega Genesis. Sega something else. Then Sega Saturn. Then the Dreamcast. And then Nintendo had Nintendo.
The
Super
Nintendo was just
64.
even. I don't think people realize the fact that Nintendo was still kind of beating out PlayStation when that first came out because Nintendo saved gaming altogether.
I mean,
I don't
Nintendo
think
saved GameStop.
Seriously, no, Nintendo's out here saving bitches and not
Yeah.
getting the credit that it deserves.
Do we really want to commend them for that? For saving GameStop? Their trash ass business practices? We really want to. I mean,
Honestly, I prefer Game Craze to GameStop.
same. So you got more.
That's where I got Beautiful Joe from for $1.
Word?
I am
Yeah,
still
the
pissed.
Beautiful
Like,
Joe one.
I was gonna get before they moved the store or whatever. There was a GameStop out down like further down the road, like in the plaza right across from BK.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
There was a GameStop there.
Really?
Yeah, and they had the first season of Desert Punk. Right. I was going to get it, and I got paid a couple days later. So I was like, okay, let me go up to GameStop, get Desert Punk. Store was closed. It said we'll be opening up
In a new location.
no, like we'll be opening up like next week or whatever, and never opened back up. I'm like,
Nah, those empty promises. There's one in the mall now.
yeah, no.
That's where I got a Beautiful Joe from.
I haven't played that game in a while. Like I beat the first. No, I think I got like towards the end of the first one.
Yeah, I have the first one at home, and I ordered the second one, so that way we can play through it.
We're gonna play it soon, so look out for that, guys. Soon as what's his name's done, Red Steel.
Whenever that happens.
Yeah, word. Fucking.
That was hilarious.
So
how
fucking
much
annoying.
fast forwarding is required?
Just for that one fight, but still, I forgot how much the Wii used to piss me off with their motion controls. Because literally, it's like the Wii remote is gonna be your sword. And you know how glitchy that can be with the fucking, like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you have to have it pointed at the... Like, you
Fucking-
have to make sure the sensor is like in the right area for... Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
It was terrible for him.
I'm sitting
it was
there,
hilarious
you
for me.
swing the sword, and the shit is, like, not swinging, and it's also pointing the sword at the person instead of holding it up like that. So I can't defend, and it's just being a dick. But
Alright,
we'll get through it.
I'm going to need both you, Ungrateful, and you, Obscura, to get Dead by Daylight. So we can all play this together,
so we can start
survive
streaming.
together, so we won't be like... So me and Joe won't have to be paired with like fucking idiots.
See, that's what I was
You'll
saying.
still be paired with idiots.
No,
it's
no,
just
no,
that-
no. Like, the idiots that I'm talking about, they don't help in any way, shape, or form.
Let me
No.
say that again. You'll still be paired with idiots
I'm
for at
not
least the
done yet.
first couple of weeks. Because
Yeah, like
exactly, like the
but-
learning curve.
But no, it's like they don't help. Like I was on the hook. They didn't help me get off the hook.
That shit still creeps me out. That
until
like,
I was like near death.
that
Like
they
right
put
in, like,
you on a hook when they fucking catch you. It's like, it's nasty.
and it's
Just
right
it's
to the.
in the collarbone too. Yeah.
So like it just hangs.
Ooh.
And they do it like when you get off the hook, you put it right back on same
and the
spot.
fucking weird like sound it makes when they pull you off, like It's like, ugh.
That's why I was saying we should look into what's the name? World War Z. So I think we've all seen the movie. We've shown.
We need to make sure that the spot where a zombie comes out of a closet, so we can get Javi over here. Because I still remember him jumping clean out of that chair.
Yeah, he almost had a backflip out the chair.
Dreamcast was in the It was released here in October 14th, 1999, or no, September 9th, 1999.
Yeah, so that was after
and
PlayStation.
it is in the 6th generation of video game consoles, preceding Sony's PlayStation 2, Nintendo's GameCube, and the Xbox.
So the PS2 came out before that, though?
No, this came out before it.
It preceded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Words, Joe. Words, damn it.
I didn't hear. I was like,
Words are hard, okay?
So the 6th generation consoles are Sega Dreamcast, Sony PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox.
Clean.
Fuck you.
Just every time you see anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So has
Like,
everything in this?
He fucking knows.
This is like the verbal version of every single episode where they're like, "Oh, we got a label maker," and it's like, "Oh, this will end."
So okay, think of Angry Beavers when they had to lay their scent down,
Or Dexter's Lab, where they had the label. Literally, they had the Dee and him at the label makers.
Yeah, but Angry Beavers is funny.
He made it into the gun.
Yeah, because Angry Beavers are battling with it.
They're like
Yeah.
shitting on it, basically, and it's like changing colors, and they're like, ew.
Well, what were you showing me? I didn't see. I heard you say, but I didn't hear what you were laying it to.
Somebody's up here sitting here looking at pictures of.
I'm on Instagram.
Oh,
Any good news?
Hmm?
Any good news?
About
Stuff. Anything. Because you're on Instagram, right?
Good news.
Instagram is
good
mostly
habits.
just like a picture-based thing.
Yeah, but like people put
Still a virgin.
stuff
That's
up
good
there.
news.
That's factually incorrect news.
That's
Not even really news.
that's true.
as
news, first of all.
Donald Trump would say, fake news.
Word.
Whoa! Don't bring that
Get
orange talk in
'em.
here.
Orange talk.
Get him.
I don't like oranges either.
But you're gonna quote one though.
Wasn't there a show with the Talking Orange on Cartoon Network for a little while?
Annoying.
We don't talk about that.
Right.
It was a YouTube show before though. Somehow, see that guy got his money, cashed out, dipped the fuck out. Cartoon Network was like, "Yeah, we'll give you money for this show," and it's just like,
Must be nice.
motherfuckers don't even know I'm gonna dip out on them in the second season. Yeah.
So we gotta get your show going. Gotta get you Loot Crate and unboxing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I gotta get my subscription for the swords again. I have to wait for the next month. Apparently, they won't send me the old stuff.
And you can start making videos and unboxing stuff and this, that, and third. Be like, "Oh, look at this sword."
It'd be cool if they were like battle ready, so you can unbox it.
Word.
And
Watch
then
me
you can
cleave
get
my couch in
I would say you
half.
get a watermelon or a pineapple.
No, there's
Yeah, we got space.
a few of them actually are. The chinois are generally.
See, it'd be
So
great
we
because you
going
can
into the backyard and cutting.
see.
We're
you
not
can,
playing Fruit Ninja in real life.
you can get the watermelon, throw it up.
You have the harder thing to get though for Fruit Ninja. Everybody can buy a watermelon. Not everybody knows where to get fucking swords.
I mean,
You know
the
what?
harder
If
thing
you
to
guys
get.
want to sponsor us, I would definitely let them know where to go. For the swords.
I'll make us a Patreon and we can do that.
break and stuff.
Breaking my stuff, boy. I'm gonna sell that.
Oh, little boy.
You gonna sell
Little boy.
Little boy.
You gonna sell what?
If you can hear us,
That
I'll give
dresser,
you 3
that
wishes.
hot dog toaster. Fucking
Okay, all right. You know,
Wait.
Side note, all right, or sidebar, whatever. I've been watching a lot of things with Parks and Rec.
You take what?
This here
How much you want?
bugs me.
How much I want for it? What do you mean? How much? Did you mean how much am I offering?
Sold. See, that's what you do. When you try to sell shit, you never let them know.
This bugs me
Keep them crazy.
because why in the fuck would you want to put nasty things on this and toast it?
Oh, the hot dog thing? Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, I want to toast
Literally,
some hot
I
dogs.
see,
So
okay.
I'm going to put the hot dogs on this nasty, filthy
Do
thing.
you
with
understand the fucking privilege that comes from? I saw 2 college kids throwing that shit out. Because they were like
understand
donating
why.
because they're like, I don't want it anymore.
I
But I'm sitting there
understand why.
like, do you understand the privilege of having a fucking toaster for your hot dogs? Nigga.
Were
You
they
don't
white?
need that. You never need. Of course they were white.
Okay, so you're gonna take something that they use their whiteness.
These motherfuckers don't wash their chicken. Of course they would use that.
So that actually proves the point. You think they wash this at all? They probably have.
I'm not using it. I'm gonna sell it to another white kid.
That's so nasty.
He ain't gonna care. You know why? Because white people don't die from anything like that. They lived in Europe on top of each other for fucking years, decades.
Speaking of like,
Disgusting.
speaking of people
No
dying,
plumbing.
That's how they died, though.
A lot of them did, and the ones that made it through it are fucking strong now.
speaking of people
That's why they
dying,
eat shit off the floor.
there was a couple who died. Mysterious anime disease is real.
Oh, you talking about the?
I already know this. I don't know what the story
hotel?
you're talking about, but the mysterious anime disease is the thing.
Talking about the hotel in like Dominican Republic or something like that.
Dave Bautista did it. He came through the wall.
Real quick,
But
though,
it was a couple, and they went on vacation.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
mysterious
and-
anime disease is whenever you see a character that like they don't say exactly what's wrong with them, but they start like coughing and like coughing up blood or whatever. This, that, and third. No more. We can't because you guys.
It just went back up to the top by itself.
Oh, the purple hair goddess.
I mean, you could always just insert pictures.
God damn it. That's what we might have to start doing that. But then again, that goes into a whole thing of like copyright shit for like some of these people.
I
and,
claim
and all that
a
shit.
purple haired goddess. What
You
she
don't know
look
what
like?
that mean?
What she looked like? I don't know. I saw purple hair. I was like, ooh, pretty hair, and I was like, claim because I saw pretty hair.
Yeah, that could have been. Never mind.
Word that yeah.
I'm about to say, didn't Pika have purple hair?
That's
Such
how
a weird fucking.
So I'm still trying to figure out who's going to be his live action actor when they do that horribly.
Yeah, who's
Dave
gonna
Bautista.
who's gonna be the live action like gigantic rock monster person?
Batista.
Because like
okay, she's
fuck.
actually pretty good.
I mean, she's a suicide. The Suicide Girls are fucking
Who
gorgeous.
could be live action Jinbei? Because he's mad big.
Jinbei is he has weird proportions too. Because
Scott Steiner. Freeze this man right now.
but yeah,
He's too short.
you were talking about this couple because I wanted to tell them about mysterious anime disease. You had the
Yeah, there was like this couple who went on vacation, and they were perfectly fine. And somehow they just mysteriously died from some unknown, like...
was that the white couple in the African area or like African?
I don't remember exactly where
Fucking-
it was.
He might be talking about the black newlyweds because there's been like 4 Americans that have all died in like this hotel. They're talking about it on the news, and they haven't figured out if it's like they said it's something about they said it's something about like a heart issue, but they were all fine
Before
prior, so then people think it might be poison or something, but it all happened in like this same hotel, and there's been like 4 Americans. If he's talking about what I think he's talking about.
And then I'm trying to think. There was another group that like they mysteriously just vanished. This white couple that was going on like I think they were in Africa somewhere because they were like doing safaris and shit or something.
There was a lady who got attacked by a hippo a while back.
Ooh, she did.
Yo, people really sleep on hippos. Them things will fucking kill you.
They're territorial.
From
Yeah,
what I heard,
it's
it was
territorial.
I think it was like she was on like a birthday trip and she was canoeing and the hippo came up from under the canoe.
Damn.
Well, I don't know if it
I'm
was
a
a canoe,
shark!
but
It's
it was some sort of self-powered boat type thing, and it was her boyfriend or fiance. I don't know the specifics.
So the hippo was cosplaying as a fucking crocodile.
Pretty much, because it seemed like they were just minding their own business, and the hippo went in, hit the boat, and then she fell over. The guy didn't, and then it bit her.
Why the fuck is everything cosplaying though? Because I heard about a raid where cops raided other cops.
Yeah.
Because they were undercover. They were both undercover, and the undercover cops were like, "Do you want to buy weed?" And the other undercover cops were like, "Yeah, we'd like to buy weed." And then they raided each other. So they incorrectly played cosplay, and they fucked each other up and wasted our tax money. Everything is cosplay, Joe.
Yeah, everything is all cosplay. It's how it all goes down. But yeah, no, everything that goes down in with hippos,
Hippos are fast.
Can't
too.
they like? They can like break a bowling ball with their mouth, can't they?
They have like one of the most like powerful
Jaws.
Yeah.
and they open up practically almost 180 degrees.
Shit.
And they're about
Do they have
4
to,
feet. That's about 4 or 5 feet that they can open up.
Do they have to like unhinge anything?
Nope.
Nope.
Damn.
They just naturally do that, and they got the tusk that just pierce through anything. Literally, crocodiles be like, "You got this. I'm not coming over here." They have to, and if there is a dead hippo there, they have to wait for the dominant hippo to be like, "All right, you can clean it up now. Tread softly, because I might change my mind." It's you do not, and I can't. This is why I would not want to go on safari like anywhere near hippos. I'm like, do not even think for a second that you are outrunning a hippo or outswimming a hippo. They're called a water horse. They're called a water horse for a reason.
I think don't they hit like 50 or 60 on land?
They are super fast in the water.
How fast can we? I think the fastest a human can go is like what? Like they said, 20 miles an hour.
I think they can hit like 40 or 50 on land.
They're dumb fast, dumb powerful, and they're extremely vicious.
I was reading a thing that said like we run slower than the majority of like animals. So if we were to try to, it's almost better to try to fight them. A lot of them will just pussy off and just be like.
But think about it this way: we have such huge strides and whatnot. A regular human can't fucking catch a squirrel. Think about that. A squirrel can outrun us, and we can cover more ground than they can with one stride.
Yeah. It's that whole like gigantism rule thing. Like that's why like Godzilla. I mean, you'd imagine Godzilla probably couldn't just like pick up a person like that because we'd probably be able to run fast. I mean, a lot of us are fat now though, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We've been removed from nature long enough that like our gym plans.
Hey, has there been a hippo devil fruit user yet?
Ooh.
Then again, that might be an offshoot of a cow.
Probably.
See, here's the thing. I don't
like
know why they
that
would
was stupid.
want to have one because they would need water. It's kind of like having a whale devil fruit. It's
or
why
any kind of fish devil fruit. It's like, why would you?
Because you can't do anything. Literally, you are the most useless person in this entire.
More useless than the water logia.
Yeah, there was a water logia that got captured in the bottle. That's how they beat her.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's literally they had to do it in the movie. They had to get rid of that power because it would have been too. Can you imagine if someone from Big Mom team was a water logia?
And they were just able to like.
It would break.
And the ocean didn't fuck with them. Like that would be a problem.
It's terrifying.
The One Piece cast, because it's basically all we talked about today. It's so good though.
That's all you guys talked about, because I don't know shit about One Piece really.
That's not true. You know there's a ship in the boat in the water.
And there's a One Piece somewhere out there.
Possibly, we hope. Oda.
Well,
Don't fuck us. Don't you fuck us.
Whitebeard said it's real.
You know what was going to happen? Oda's going to retire. He's like, you know what, guys? I'm done with One Piece. Good luck. he's gonna retire out.
Because another one happened with that. What was it? Shonen Jump just gave somebody else the 3-chapter treatment, where they're like, you have three chapters. Yeah, Food Wars. You have 3 chapters to finish, and then you're done. And I'm sitting there like, if they do that, they wouldn't do that with One Piece right now. One Piece is the biggest thing holding them up right now. One Piece is to Shonen Jump as fucking SpongeBob is to Nickelodeon. Like, they're not getting rid of it. And if they do, it'll spell the end of their fucking company, because no one's gonna fuck with that.
It's so fucking weird at how many people shit on One Piece who have never seen it.
Oh yeah.
And then when they watch it, it was like, why did you not tell me I should be watching this? And it's like,
we did tell you. You're just
stupid. I told you from the get-go.
A lot of people are like, it's too goofy. I can't get over the
It's a combination of proportions, goofy, and length.
Early on, I would, because he knows I stopped because I gave it 150 episodes before I was like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I'm just done. But it was because of how slow it was. But for me, I didn't realize what the fuck they were doing, which was getting so much of the backstory out of the way.
What they need to do for One Piece is they need to have once it's done, One Piece Brotherhood, where it's just more condensed, go all the way the fuck through it. It's still gonna be like hundreds of episodes.
We need a Shaman King Brotherhood,
but it'll still work. They might be doing that too. A
lot of people don't really watch anime like One Piece because of the animation style. It's like you're missing out on some great material like some great like shows just because you don't like how the animation
Freaking
looks.
Power Ranger scene with the German 66.
That
Like,
shit
great.
with the transformations. Oh,
Like a lot of people have never seen Shin-Chan. That
Shin-Chan is fucking
Shin-Chan
great,
is
right?
the South
If you-
Park of anime.
If you like any fucking, if you're a voice actor buff and you like listening to different voice actors and like the different crazy, funny, hilarious things that, literally that show is, Hiei is the father, Botan is the mother, but imagine a world where Botan wears the pants in that relationship. Fucking hilarious. She's constantly abusing him. It's fucking hilarious. She has a great show. I used to go to sleep to that show.
There was
Probably fucked me up a little bit, but
Shin-Chan Kamen Rider crossover.
there was. They did a crossover with Deno.
Yep.
It's pretty good. You guys should watch Kamen Rider.
Speaking of that, we got to get him in Kamen Rider. I think they would like Garo because they both seen Black Butler. And, whoa.
Garo would be good.
Yeah, there's this dude who dresses like a butler who works the main character bad.
We gotta show him X-Aid because he works in a hospital and he
Yeah.
fucking plays video games. That's fucking perfect.
Can we
He's a doctor that plays video
address the
games.
fact that anytime any anime has like a butler character, they're the most broken person in the entire.
Sebis-sama.
Oh yeah, y'all haven't seen the Butler episode for Kekai Sensen because he gets an episode. Oh, the bandages, the Butler. He gets an episode. He has his own Batmobile type
I'm
thing. And
supposed to be watching that with y'all, but y'all don't ever want to, I've been kind of all over the place. So I can't really
yeah,
say that.
talking
Kinda
all that good
word.
stuff.
Kind of all have been though. I mean,
Yeah, we all been kind of getting
it's hard to
hit
line
hard
it all
with
up. Keeps
And I'm
getting
going to be working
out of
every
place.
single day. Oh.
That's
I'll
gonna
be
fucking suck.
Making that
I'll be working more
money.
too, so
Well, I gotta make sure that when I go to California, I'm able to just do shit.
and I gotta
That's
make sure
fine.
that I'm able to provide for my lily.
And I gotta make sure that I can eat. It's Friday.
But definitely in August, like when I get back, I'm gonna do like a whole nother spam of just working way too fucking much just to get money. I might do a little bit of dancing on the side to try and do
I
something.
mean, if I have to chop your legs off to get you to rest, I will chop your legs off.
Damn. Do you have a way to put them back on?
We'll worry about that at a later date.
Oh shit.
Well, according to American Dad, there's a serum that you can just.
Oh my god. That shit's
I mean, according to One Piece, you can just drink milk and then teeth grow back and bones heal.
Right,
That
yo,
shit.
that
So
irritated
stupid.
me.
I was like, wow,
That's not how milk works.
And then there was a thing somebody did where it was like Blackbeard's trying to drink it. He's like, it's not working because he has all the fucked up teeth. Oh my god.
He waited too long.
Bravo.
Getting a grill, like an actual good.
I'm about to say you should just borrow Javi's. He has like 2 or 3 of them.
No, because when we went
when
up
he
to
moved.
Walmart, when we went up to Walmart, I was looking
can't
at
fit
different
grill liquor.
things. So I got a little table set that I'm going to get for the porch.
I'm surprised you haven't tried. I mean, obviously it would take time, but do like a stone oven or something back there.
I love grilled food.
Because
Anytime
it's
you want
not-
grilled food,
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
You're
fucking
right.
there. Because I fucking love summer for grilled food.
Well, because it's going to be an August thing. I would like to do a 4th of July thing, but I can't do that. I
think,
if I wasn't being forced to go on this trip, it will already be a thing. Because I'm getting a grill, getting a table, I'm buying a TV, and I'm getting a laptop.
Buying TV?
Treat yourself. Yeah.
I mean, you know how I am. If you need me to come through help prepare, I'm not much of a cook, but for preparation and supplies, I'm down for that.
I always need minions.
Okay, I'm always here too, so. And I can't.
That's what I did for the.
conscripted me yesterday to fucking wash the chicken. I'm like,
That's what I did last time. I helped him prepare the chicken and the ribs and stuff.
I got
Then-
drafted.
I did a little bit of macaroni and cheese
I
stuff.
knew it was going to be a long ass fucking time that we were going to be out there because it had to go out to bumfuck nowhere to get to that Walmart.
It's a 24-hour Walmart?
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, that's hella white.
Yeah. Well, because they're only going to have 24-hour things in white areas. So
'Cause they're-
even
'cause
Wegmans are shutting down
Because
their
they,
24 hours.
they trust white people.
Even though it's the white people stealing shit. Just saying.
And selling drugs in the middle of... Who fuck... black person gonna be selling drugs at 3 o'clock in the morning in a fucking Walmart?
It's weird.
Not in a Walmart. Maybe outside or back or some shit, but...
Nah,
Yeah, good
if it's
business
3 in the
practices
morning,
outside of
they're on their own porch. They're too lazy to be like, listen, you coming to me to get this. That's all I'm saying.
Damn.
Stoop
That's
Kid.
lazy as fuck. Stoop Kid. Stoop Kid becomes a drug dealer. That'd be dope.
Stoop Kid's afraid to leave Stoop.
As gonna be the 20 years
I gotta
later.
leave the stoop for this. It's like, oh shit. How'd you get that gun? It's like, stupid. Where the fuck you got that? Who got
It was
that?
in the pillow.
Patrick.
Unpleasant. Yeah, alright.
Yeah, they gotta get all that stuff, but yeah, definitely getting that TV. Got a curved 65-inch for $600 out there. Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
What brand?
Samsung.
Okay.
I support a type of conglomerate type electronical things that will gladly give me money to promote them.
Same.
In any way, shape, or form.
Word. We could just start having fucking product wars here. So one motherfucker's got Toshiba, other motherfuckers got Video. And just like, just start fighting.
We'll see who's best with arm wrestling and whatnot. Or
Oh
something
god,
like that.
let's not do
I mean, if it's physical arm wrestling, I'm gonna lose, of course. But
It's Monster Hunter arm
if it's Monster Hunter arm wrestling, I will never lose.
Could you cheat?
I
don't
based on
cheat.
Hunter Rank? It's not based on Hunter Rank, is it?
What,
Or is
arm
it just,
wrestling?
just mashing, right?
No, it's just
Yeah.
smashing.
Oh,
He cheats.
Yeah, he played a lot of Naruto, so yeah.
but
you see the grid? You see the grid?
See, he like I said, he always had the women around him at a young age, so he was learning real early. You get that? Why shake your head down like you
shaking
don't be
his head
doing
no,
that?
like
Then the grin. Why you smiling then?
words.
You stupid. That's why. Coming up with
See.
lies on the podcast in real life too.
I will always like to say, if someone doesn't have like a real comeback or can't really fully tell the truth, because if they do tell the truth, they're telling on themselves. They always because you're stupid. You ever know that? That's like the equivalent of saying what had happened was because you're lying.
Fucking lies. Everything after that is lies.
Is it
You
though?
saw that too, right?
What?
It is.
I'm sitting. What the fuck is that? Who's that creeping in my window? No, for real.
Hide your
Who's
kids,
that
hide your wife.
creeping? Who's that creeping?
Yeah, from now on, whenever I forget a song or something like that, I just start singing the beginning, and then I'll just have Joe just sing the rest of it to help me remember. I did that yesterday with the Isley Brothers song, and I was just like, I cannot remember the song. I started singing something that he sang the whole fucking thing. I was like, yeah, now I remember.
I told you gotta do anime karaoke.
Word. I'm starting to forget all my stuff though, because I'm not really reading or listening to stuff as much.
Test.
'Cause I'm listening to all these podcasts and filling my brain with all this good stuff. Fucking what?
Monkey D. Luffy.
I was like, where the fuck is he going?
Shine.
God damn it.
Or you gotta sing Justin's favorite. Go, guy, go, 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 guy, go.
Can't believe you remember that. I'm smacking you. Even bringing that up to anybody. I hate you so much. Why would you do that? Fuck that show.
It's like the best part is like all of like the major mecha like creators, they all worked on that. Like all of them.
So if you had to pick one
Man,
show
fuck that.
that you truly hate and think is the worst, what would that be? This goes for
Live action or anime? Like
anime.
okay.
As much anime as I've seen, like the variety, I don't think there's one that I actually can say that I hated.
Because
I block them out of my mind though,
Yeah.
if I don't like them. So I
have two.
I gotta think.
One is the obvious one.
Okay, now is it hate as like the show entirely, or is it hate as like
Like,
oh
it's
I didn't like this
garbage?
character,
It's
or I didn't like the
completely
arts
garbage?
like
The show.
It's
You just
unwatchable?
cannot. You're
Wait, what?
Anytime people bring it up, you're like, but why?
What?
I know one of the ones you're gonna say. It's because tell me why this nigga for his Monster Hunter character, because you can customize what it doesn't really matter because you usually
you
wear
just
armor.
you just saw his character?
No, I've seen it before, but I keep
Okay.
telling him, I'm like, you can customize your character and make it look like anything, right? Which doesn't really matter because you usually wear an armor, but for sometimes you can see the face and everything. Tell me why this motherfucker has neon like green lips. He's got the that kind of hair, the purple hair, the pink beard. It's all like
The
it's
purple
very,
hair. No.
It's very Iraqi.
The purple hair is in like female pigtails.
Yeah. And I'm sitting here like, Negro, that is you hate this show so much, but that is exactly Iraqi's color palette.
Wait, is it JoJo's?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Whenever
I
they do anything weird or stupid or like they go into this weird like
Teddy!
other There's no way that's him. That must be a clone. They fucking come to find out. Oh, it's not. Holy shit.
I've actually never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is
Don't.
I wasn't planning on it.
I will say that.
No!
You're just mad because your name is Joe. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure
Josuke.
is like the. If you could say that Dragon Ball Z is the Superman of like Shonen Jump anime, it's the one that everybody knows about. It's the one that everybody like most people like. This, that, third, blah blah. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the Batman of that shit because it is the lesser known, but still has like cult following, crazy fucking like it rules from the shadows type shit. Where like it's one of those things where it's like everybody knows Dragon Ball Z, but everybody at least knows somebody who likes JoJo or knows about JoJo or watches it. So it's one of those like cult things where it's like there's a buttload of people who like it. And also it's the same way that it's like, you know, Dragon Ball Z has done so much for shonen anime, so is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The whole idea of like having stands, of having a thing that you control that has a weird power, this, that, third, that's from that. Obviously there's some things from before it, like a little bit before it, but it's almost like how Pokemon rules over like Yokai Watch and all that other shit. It's like, where did all that stuff come from? It came from Pokemon. Or
Came
and
from Digimon.
And Digimon too, because they came out like within a year of each other. But yeah.
Yeah, but no, I don't like that show whatsoever. The other one is Bobo.
Why don't you like Bobo?
Why you
Nose hairs!
Why are you
But you
hating
look
on-
just like her.
Oh, this is officially my last podcast.
Now, if
I
he
shall
wore the
say-
t-shirt, and grew his hair out,
I will
got a
be,
tan.
I will be attending no other podcasts.
I don't know what you're talking about because I have to live here.
you'll kick you in your sleep. Give you a super fist of
He's
nose
already
hairs on
broke
your
my
sleep.
back. Fucking sleep his fucking bed he gave me. I'm sleeping on this freaking air mattress. This air mattress deflates while I'm sleeping on it. So freaking I wake up, the top of my head and the heels of my feet are at the same level. So the bed itself in the middle sunk.
Now,
So I'm
did
sitting
it
there like,
deflate or did he deflate it?
I think the cat deflated. He's trying to fuck with me. The cat's trying to ruin my life.
Show you who's the boss.
He's conspiring
Cat
against me.
scratch fever.
Down. Which is the name of his stand. See, that's what you fucking. You're all up on music too, dude. Like I'm sorry, dude. Your life and JoJo are just on parallels, never to meet each other, but just.
Why is there a piece of 5 of them just sitting here?
I thought you took that out and was going to chew it. I was wondering why you haven't.
I'm
eaten it
convinced
yet.
it's fucking poison because it's been sitting there for a while. I don't know who left it there. Somebody could.
Like, because you did ask about it the last go around. Did you like take stick of gum out and never?
No, my gum is upstairs. I think I have like 4 pieces left.
I don't
really chew gum like that.
So we
I
just
don't
found
know.
poison in the house. So who's gonna eat it?
I get it.
No, me first.
Now y'all fighting over the fucking poison. I want to die. No, me.
Like I said, you cannot die before me.
I'm supposed to die first.
No,
I'm the fat one.
No, that's not how this works.
It does because of
No.
heart
It's like
failure.
It's like that Power Rangers thing. He's like, no, this is where I die. You die over there.
Oh shit! Are we Hawkeye and Black Widow? Is this?
Oh, shit.
Is this what
Oh
this
shit!
is?
Y'all gonna start. So we're gonna get popcorn. And watch you guys blow up the fucking house trying to pull each other back, and then somebody's gonna jump off the roof,
I mean, we wouldn't die.
and then somebody else is gonna grab that person and they're gonna be hanging, and then all of a sudden the neighbors are gonna be having sex, and you're gonna have to hear that, and you can't cover your ears because you know. Yeah. So now that we that's a perfect place to end it. Because that's where you end with the climax. All right,
Do you
guys.
really end with the climax?
Hell yeah.
But why? It's
We
so
don't get to
much
say
better
our-
to end before the climax. Then it just hurts.
Oh my God! Why? No.
I was
No.
gonna say, we don't get to say our goodbyes
Dude,
to
then
the,
you
to
got
the
the
twerk.
throbbing
No,
bars.
fuck that. You don't get to say goodbye to anybody. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
It
All right,
depends
go
on
ahead.
why.
Say goodbye, everyone.
I'll just
Is it because he's black that you
depressingly
do that?
Depressingly, just slap off the chair.
I'll just depressingly go back up to my room and play Destiny for like the last 12 minutes
I'll just
until
depressingly-
Community Day starts.
Go back to work and do stuff.
Yeah, go make that money.
Ugh.
Get money.
I need to start stripping.
Get money.
Fucking make
Gonna be Black Velvet.
Velvet.
No, you did it wrong. Get money, Kevin Hart.
Call out to Big
we
Rob.
can't do his. That's why I had to do this. Because he likes to sue
Nobody
people.
can see you, and he doesn't copyright his dances,
Yes, he does.
does he?
Do you not realize how Kevin Hart gets his money? He does things.
Kevin's
copyright.
money-
Joe's gonna hate me for this. Joe's gonna hate me for this, but Kevin Hart is the only one to get the rose filter back.
Snapchat, you bots to fight me. Give me back my rose filter, motherfucker. I was out here doing shit before he was. Fuck that short motherfucker, but you funny as hell, Kev Hart.
First
Love
of
you.
all, Whitebeard, don't be clapping at my fucking at my microphone, breaking it with your air vibrating shit.
Why I gotta be Whitebeard?
Cause nigga, you just I saw the air move. I saw reality crack where you just fucking dope laughs. All right,
Adios, peoples.
it's been real. It's been another episode of the podcast.
Alright, you guys have a wonderful time. Tom Holland, call me.
Really?
You thought we were gonna go one podcast about me trying to hit on Zaddy
Is
like
that just gonna like be in the song that you have?
I heard
for
he
the intro
might
and
be
outro?
young Nathan Drake for
Yeah,
Uncharted.
Yeah.
I saw that on Facebook earlier.
He was shirtless in that picture too. It was amazing.
Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, all right.
Love you.
We're good at it now. All right.
Robert Johnny Dude, you're my man. P.O.P. Holding it down.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
All right. Now it's actually over.
Cuckoo.